Do you have doubts about whether she likes you or just enjoys your company? Do you feel like you're getting mixed signals and it's making your head spin? Now, women aren't the most straightforward characters on the planet, so we totally get it when you say you are out of your depth and confused about her feelings for you, especially if she's not the type to tell you straight up, hey, I like you. And it often leaves you guessing, right? In this day and age, it can be difficult to figure out what a woman is truly thinking or feeling. So we've tried to simplify it the best way we can. We've prepared a list of 10 things that she really likes you for you to check off. If you are confused about how a woman feels towards you, take some time to look through these subtle signs she is likely to display if she has strong feelings for you. Like and subscribe. Constant communication. Do you find that the more you get to know each other, the faster her texts come through on your phone? Perhaps you've graduated from a few Snapchats per day to FaceTime, or she started to randomly call you while she's walking the dog just to chat. Women who like you always want to be in constant communication with you, and with social media, it's never been easier. Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, iMessage, and WhatsApp, all of these apps allow us to instantly communicate with people across the world, and she's using them to talk to you as fast and as often as she can. As such, it can be argued that modern technology has allowed us to build stronger relationships than ever before. Despite the fact that we may never physically meet most of the people we communicate with on these apps, they can still provide us with a deep connection and understanding of one another. Sign 2, meet the family. Women don't always introduce Tom, Dick and Harry to their close friends and, more importantly, their family because they are natural homemakers. She feels safe among her people. Now, this step is crucial and quite important because it can quickly transform casual dating into a committed relationship. Now, don't get me wrong, some people may only have 1 or 2 friends or a loose relationship with their family, but both or either are important to them, so an introduction is really good. It's a sign that things are going amazing. Beware of the best friend. She will always be watchful and will likely threaten you by saying, if you hurt her, I'll hurt you. Now, you don't need to get defensive or start flexing your muscles because it is obvious. Just smile and nod. Depending on the BFF, threats may change. Questions. Being questioned by a girl is a really good sign, despite how annoying it may be to feel like you're on a talk show introducing your new book. If it's about you, your goals in life, your past, or your thoughts, it doesn't matter. She is clearly interested in you and is making an effort to learn more about you than is immediately apparent by doing this. Some of the responses are frequently mentally recorded by women and stored for later use. Take, for example, the chocolate donut you purchased from a particular store maybe 4 years ago, unexpectedly presenting it to you one day. Not a huge surprise, but she is extremely surprised by the intimate information and it's important to you. She may take this as a sign that you pay attention to details and remember small moments, which could be interpreted in a variety of ways, as an act of love or as someone who notices and values all the little things. Ride or die. Normally, someone she is very close to and feels completely safe and secure around would handle this job, such as the sister, best friend, or another close family member. The more time you spend with her, the more likely you are to become her go-to person. This could be the first person she wants to tell about her day or the first person that comes to mind when she hears a radio advertisement for the chance to win 2 tickets to something. It's not supposed to feel like a job role, by the way, so don't freak out and think you need to have all of these answers and bullet points prepared for when the time comes. It just happens naturally, and to be honest, if you feel as though it is easy, that probably means you're doing something right. And when you feel like you've become the go-to person in someone's life, it can be both a blessing and also a burden. Food. Asking you repeatedly, what have you eaten today, is one of the most telling behaviors a girl can engage in to convey her feelings for you and her desire to be with you. The idea behind it is actually very endearing and adorable, despite how simple and perhaps even a little bit silly it may seem to some. You aren't really taking care of yourself when you don't eat, right? And you can frequently feel ill as a result, hunger pains. So when a girl asks you if you've eaten that day, she's really asking you if you've taken care of yourself and given your body the fuel it needs to function. Yes, may sound small, but asking if you've eaten that day is an incredibly meaningful gesture. Time. Girls are extremely afraid of rejection, which is something you must know. As a result, if you two have become friends and want to do more stuff together, she won't just ask you out on a date right away. Instead, she will gradually begin to make suggestions about what you two should do that could be taken as a date. She might, for instance, inquire as to whether you'd like to see the most recent movie at the theatre, which you might both find interesting. She might declare herself to be hungry and ask if you want to go and get some food. She might even ask you to help her run errands that she can spend more time with you. This way, she can get to know you better and go on unofficial dates with you without directly asking if you two have feelings for one another. Touches. A woman finds it impossible to keep her hands off you when she is in love with you. She may touch your arm as she passes by or places her hands on your knees as you are both seated down. She finds comfort in the idea of being close to you and making physical contact with you, which also demonstrates her intense interest in you. She always has the option to use this for sexual purposes. Because she is aware that it will make you agitated and make you feel hot and clammy under the collar, she may touch your thigh while speaking to you. The way hands move across your body, either purposefully or unintentionally, is a sign that a girl is infatuated with you. You can tell that a girl is lusting after you by the way her hands move across your body, whether on purpose or accidentally. She will find a way to touch you and have that skin-on-skin contact, and she'll figure out how to get close to you and touch you. Giggles. Actually, this one is self-explanatory, isn't it? Consider the teen character in romantic comedies who guffaws at every word a man says. Do you know why she acts in that way? Well, she finds it difficult to restrain herself around him because of her feelings for him, despite the fact that he's not making any sense. May sound ridiculous, but a girl will naturally laugh or giggle when she is around someone who makes her happy. It might be a nervous laugh, meaning she is experiencing too many emotions and is unsure of how to act. Simply put, if a woman giggles at everything you say, it's a very good indication that she has feelings for you. Talk about a confidence boost, right? Laughing is a sign of attraction and happiness, so when a woman laughs at your jokes, she's likely really enjoying your company. Turning red. When you are embarrassed, blushing is a natural physical reaction. It occurs when blood vessels in your skin's top layer flush, giving your cheeks a rosy pink hue. Now, this can take place when you become overheated and your body tries to cool it down, or it can take place when you are embarrassed or shy. 9 times out of 10, a girl will blush a lot around you if she likes you and is nervous around you. Blushing is an involuntary and uncontrollable reaction, so when it does occur, you can take comfort in knowing that it's a sign of your body responding to positive feelings. Personal circle. We are all aware of our personal spaces now. Everyone, as far as we're aware, have personal boundaries and a small figurative circle that they prefer others not to cross, a haven if you will. A girl will enter this imaginary circle when she's infatuated with you in order to be right next to you. She can touch your chest, your hair, and lean close to you inside that circle. This is one of the ways a woman will express her desire for you without actually saying it. In order to tell if a woman is smitten with you, watch how close she is to you when she speaks. If she's standing within that imaginary circle, this could be a strong indication that she's deeply, deeply interested in you. And here's a bonus tip: jealousy. When you mention a girl nearby, pay attention to how she responds. Can you tell if she's stressed by the way she moves? Is there a raised brow of interest? All of these indications point to the fact that she wants to be more than just friends with you, and the fact that you brought up another woman might indicate that you don't feel the same way. This isn't the case most of the time though. A co-worker or an absolute stranger could be the woman in question. However, if another girl is mentioned, the green-eyed monster will occasionally rear its ugly head. It almost seems like this girl is threatening to assert her dominance and is getting ready to defend her man.